Jeffy versus Skibidi Toilet. Who will win? The boy with the giant pencil or the toilet man? Let's find out. So I wanted to find out why I found the pencil next to Skibidi Toilet when I was in the lounge. In the bathrooms of the airship, I went back to the lounge to attempt to find the pencil that floated from Skibidi Toilet's water. I checked the stalls and the third one had the pencil inside. How did the pencil get inside? And why does Skibidi Toilet have Jeffy's pencil? It's so strange that he would hide it in here. Reactor was called and I had to go fix it, or else we will lose this game of Among Us. After I fixed it, I was about to leave the gap room when I saw something outside the window. It was Jeffy. Jeffy was staring inside. I wonder what he could want. Oh wait, I know. He wants the pencil. I wonder what Skibidi Toilet's relationship is with Jeffy. Jeffy didn't look very happy. That is when Jeffy told me, "Chari, I am mad. I lost my pencil. Have you happened to see it?" I responded with no. Of course I was lying to Jeffy because I didn't really trust him. I spawned in records and all of the doors were closed, which was very strange because how would the imposter close them during the meeting? But I went back to the lounge to attempt to find this pencil. I checked all the stalls, but then the lights turned off, so I walked into the third stall, which was also the place that I saw the pencil. When the lights turned on, I saw the pencil inside of the toilet. What was the pencil doing in here? Well, since Jeffy's looking for the pencil, I should probably pick it up and take it to him. So I picked up the pencil from inside the toilet, which was really disgusting, but I have to give this to Jeffy, or else he could do things that are very scary. Okay, now that I walked out, all of the doors of the airship were closed, so I had to open them. But I have to look for Jeffy so that I can give him this pencil. I had it inside of my pocket, but then another sabotage was called, which was very strange. It's almost like I activated an alarm. Maybe Skibidi Toilet is angry that I took the pencil, but I don't know what he wants to do with it. I need to give it back to Jeffy. It does not belong to you, Skibidi. I spent a couple minutes trying to fix the reactor, and when I managed to fix it, I heard a toilet flush. That was weird. Was it coming from the lounge? I ignored it, but the doors to the airship were all closed. It was going to take me some time to try to find Jeffy. I opened the door to the armory, and I saw a body inside. So I reported it to let the crewmates know. Jeffy then told me, "Chari, did you manage to find it?" I told Jeffy, "Yes, I found it." Jeffy then responded with, "Okay, Chari, give it to me." I spawned in the cargo bay and the lights were off, but I had to turn them on so I could find Jeffy. I went past the lounge and into showers, trying to look for Jeffy, but I decided to take out the trash. And right behind me I saw Skibidi Toilet. He did not look very happy. I was really scared and wasn't sure what to do. Skibidi Toilet knew that I took the pencil. I was then eliminated by Skibidi Toilet, and we lost the game. I wasn't going to let Skibidi Toilet get away with it. I'm not gonna let him eliminate me. I'm going to help Jeffy, and hopefully he can defeat Skibidi Toilet. I returned back to the lounge to try to look for Skibidi Toilet, but I realized that I had to do a task inside, which was to unplug the toilet. I found it so strange that I had to do this task as I was looking for Skibidi. I fixed the task, but when I walked out, I noticed that the airship lights were off. That was a bit weird. I wonder what's going on here. I went over to Engine to attempt to look for Skibidi Toilet, since he was not in the lounge, but he clearly was watching. I had to wash my hands in the kitchen, but then water was sprayed on my face from the sink. I then saw Skibidi Toilet to the left of me. That must have been Skibidi Toilet that threw the water from the sink. The lights then turned off and Skibidi Toilet was nowhere to be seen. I quickly made my escape out of there. There is no way that I can defeat Skibidi Toilet, especially in the dark. I'm going to need some help, and that help is going to have to come from Jeffy. But in order to get this help, I have to look for Jeffy. I went to cargo bay to turn on the lights, and I wanted to look for Jeffy, so I went to cameras to check. The moment I opened the cameras, I saw Jeffy's face across the entire screen. He must be staring at the camera. Jeffy did not look very happy, and he was staring directly at me. He He clearly wants me to give him the pencil, and hopefully he can use this pencil to defeat Skibidi Toilet. That is my master plan. When I got done checking cameras, I noticed that the lights were off. So I made my way over to the left side of the airship in the viewing deck to fix them. I quickly did that, but I still had to look for Jeffy. I saw him in engine when I was checking camera, so I went to engine, but he was no longer in here. So I went to the gap room and I decided to call a meeting. I called the meeting and Jeffy asked me, "Chari, where are you?" "I need my pencil back from Skibidi Toilet." Skibidi Toilet then responded to Jeffy, "You are not getting it back. I will take it from Chari." I wonder what this pencil is holding and why both Jeffy and Skibidi Toilet want it. Does it contain some sort of power? Finding what this power was is going to be a struggle. I was being followed by a mysterious crewmate with the name Redis Sus. I wonder if he's targeting me and is working with Skibidi Toilet. I walked past the lounge and surprisingly I did not see Skibidi Toilet there. Well, I am going to go look for Jeffy and we're going to deliver this pencil. Blue was accused of venting and we ejected him. Now that is one less problem to worry about. Where could Jeffy be? I walked past medical and into electrical and looked around this giant area before the lights turned off, which didn't really help, but I had to make my way to turn on the lights. But as I was walking, I could hear coming from Jeffy. Jeffy must be nearby, and I'm pretty sure I heard him outside the airship. I went out into the viewing deck and I saw Jeffy outside, and he was standing out on the open. This was a giant Jeffy. He was at his full form. I had the giant pencil with me and I decided to drop it right in front of me. Jeffy then got close to the pencil and managed to get it. I finally was able to give Jeffy his pencil. But the moment that I did give him this pencil, my game began to glitch. It was almost like there was some sort of distortion in this world. And then my game crashed. Why did this happen? I was then with a bunch of crewmates and I caught Yellow eliminating Orange. We ejected Yellow and I saw Jeffy in the background watching him fall. Now that I gave Jeffy his pencil, I wonder what he wants to do next. That is when a sabotage was called. It was Skibidi Toilet who called this sabotage. I got on the platform to go to the other side, but then my game froze. And I noticed that the yellow pencil across the room was glowing. That is when the entire airship began to get flooded with water, and Skibidi Toilet appeared. It was his normal version. I then heard and it was coming from right behind me. That is when Jeffy appeared, and I was completely surrounded by Skibidi Toilet and Jeffy. Skibidi Toilet did not look very happy and wanted to eliminate Jeffy for taking away the pencil. But of course, Jeffy was not going to allow this to happen. Jeffy then got a giant pencil that was almost as big as his, and he smacked Skibidi Toilet. Skibidi Toilet wasn't a big fan of this, and sprayed a bunch of water at Jeffy. Jeffy got really angry and got the giant pencil and smacked Skibidi Toilet underwater, and he was nowhere to be seen again. Jeffy managed to defeat Skibidi Toilet, but there is more to come.